top trending stories with Viva, and sometimes din yung Viva, they also go to us with inquiry.
The all-in-one entertainment streaming platform. Ngayon, maririnig natin ang mga key opinion leaders natin dito and the movers and shakers, of course, of these respective companies. He plays a key role in bringing Asian stories to the global audience. The development executive for APAC and creator manager international operations and strategy for WEBTOON Productions. A big hand, everybody, for Mr. Ryan Benitez. Okay, next to Mr. Ryan, syempre, ang ating President and COO of Studio Viva no less, Ms. Valerie Salvador del Rosario. All right. Quite a welcome we have here, no? Opo. So since nairaos na natin yung photo up, and it's been, of course, over and done with, we can proceed with the question and answer portion. Yeah, so it's time for the much-awaited question and answer portion, but di natin simulan with Mr. Jeff Fernando ng Daily Tribune.
Hello, good afternoon po. Ayan. My first question is, anyone can answer. What sets Filipino Wattpad stories apart from other global stories when it comes to adaptation potential?
Go ahead.
Thank you for that question. I guess what sets the Filipino stories apart from other stories that you read on Wattpad is that Filipino stories have heart, drama, and a lot of life lessons grounded in Filipino culture and tradition with, of course, global appeal and universal theme. So I think that's one of the reasons why a lot of readers, not only from the Philippines but also abroad, have resonated with Filipino stories on Wattpad.
Okay. Second question para siguro ito sa Viva. What do you think contributed most to the global success of Ang Mutiana Section E?
I think first and foremost, like what si Ryan mentioned, yung how universal the story is. Na lahat ng tao kayang makarelate or parang may isip nila, dinaanan nila or may kakilala silang pinagdaanan yung kwento ng mutya, basically yung experiences mo nung high school ka, parang ganyan. At the same time also, I think it plays a big factor that Wattpad is a global platform, so they're also able to promote whatever it is that we do that came from them, like mutya. Same way that Viva One is also a global platform, available po kami I think sa 90 countries, if I'm not mistaken. So nagkakatulungan siya in that sense. And with the advent of social media, talaga po malaking naitulong nito sa pag-proliferate ng information about yung mga series po natin.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. That was Jeff Fernando ng Daily Tribune. Next up, it's Jojo Panaligan ng Writer PH. Hi.
Thank you. Hi. What does the strengthened partnership means to the Filipino creative or the creator?
Ito pong partnership ng Wattpad at Viva, it just means it will open more doors and opportunities for our Filipino literary artists na yung mga sinulat po nila can come to life audiovisually. Parang ganun po. So ngayon with this partnership, together we choose materials that we will put in sa aming platform sa Viva One. Pwede rin pong materials na gagawin naming pelikula or TV shows kung saan mga platform po na pwede.
And to add to what Boss Val mentioned, no, I guess with this strengthened partnership with Viva One, fans can expect more incredible, authentic, and I guess faithful adaptations of the most popular and beloved Wattpad stories.
How will it affect, my second question, the voice and quality of the adaptations on Viva One? How will this partnership affect that? or impact?
Actually, siguro po it strengthens it even more kasi it's not just the writer anymore that we're collaborating with, but it's also Wattpad. So, from Viva, yung production team, director, writers, and then Wattpad, yung pag-develop ng material, and of course, yung author po. Talaga, front and center of it all is yung author. And yung vision niya, dun sa kwento po niya.
And I guess even the volume, ano, mas nadami.
Hopefully po, yes. That is the goal. Sana.
Curious lang ako,
Opo.
we say strengthen partnership. So dati nang mag-partners no?
Opo, not like officially, but we've been working together since, we've been doing projects that came from Wattpad, I think since 2014. The first of which was Diary ng Pangit.
Landmark.
Opo, so I think that was the first ever Wattpad material that was adapted dito po sa atin sa Pilipinas. So yes, dito po yun nag-start din sa Viva.
Salamat, thank you.
Ayun,
Thank
so
you.
layon nitong paigtingin palalo yung development ng mga stories natin. Okay, as mentioned by them. Thank you, that's Jojo Panaligan ng Rider PH. Next up, Nurse Almo ng GMA Entertainment Digital.
Yes, curious na ako kasi ang daming stories ng Wattpad. Paano po yung process? Do you offer Viva kung ano yung stories or si Viva yung lumalapit?
Well, it happens both ways, no? It's either we share our top trending stories with Viva, and sometimes din yung Viva, they also go to us with inquiry about a particular title. Like what you said, we have billions of titles on our platform. So marami talagang pagpipilian, and it's a very exciting time for our Filipino Wattpad creators. Because of this partnership, they will be given the platform that will enable them talaga to reach a global audience, no? And will let their stories shine beyond Wattpad and publishing. Diba? They will really see their stories come on screen. And but with this first look deal in place, we have cadence with Viva, wherein we share stories with them on a regular basis.
How about po sa part ng Viva One? Ganun din po ba? Parang, paano kayo lumalapit? Ano yung measurement nyo? Paano? Kung anong stories yung pinili nyo?
I think po si Viva One kasi first and foremost, ang target market namin ay very clear. Ano po, no? Youth po. YA yung aming audience. So, that's what we try to look for when we talk to Wattpad also. If they could recommend stories na would cater sa youth market. Second, of course, malaking factor po, yung reads niya. Gaano po siya kasikat sa Wattpad. So, yan po yung mga tinitingnan namin. And then, kung ano yung nababagay para dun sa mga artists also na available po sa amin. Gusto namin bigyan ng pagkakataon may push sa Viva One din po.
So, over a decade na since nung start mo nito? 24?
11
11
Opo.
years.
Yes po.
Kamusta na po since nung nag-start na nag-adapt kayo ng
Okay po. Very, I think, in terms of pushing our artists, number one, sobrang okay po siya. Pangalawa po, it's yung pagbibigay ng pagkakataon sa talent po ng Filipino authors na magpa-come to life yung mga sinusulat po nila. Important din po yun sa akin. So, ayun po.
So, we can expect more pa na.
Yes po.
Hopefully,
So,
yes.
not just in sa online and pati movies.
Sana po, yes. Yes.
Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you.
No doubt, young adults everywhere have plenty to look forward to as a result of this. Okay, that was Nurse Almo ng GMA Entertainment Digital. Next up, it's McRichard Paglikawan ng Lionheart TV.
Hello po, good afternoon. Speaking of authors, kasi ang dami na nagawa from Diary ng Pangit. Tapos yung latest, yung I Love You Since
1899.
Yan. For Viva at saka for WEBTOON, what kind of support do Viva and WEBTOON Productions provide to writers throughout the adaptation process?
Good afternoon. Sorry, I forgot to greet everyone kanina. Well, like what Boss Val mentioned a while ago, the creator remains to be integral in our process, no, as we develop adaptations. Talagang like what Boss Val said kanina, front and center talaga siya in the project. We make sure that they're involved during the entire process, from development, production, post-production, up until promotion, marketing and promotion. It's very important for us to get the insights of our creators kasi we feel that they know their story best, they know what resonated with the fans, and it's also important that we get fan feedback directly from the creators. So talagang right off the bat, talagang involved yung creator sa adaptations. At makikita naman natin yan sa mga na-produce namin together with Viva, no, na talagang we remained faithful to the source material.
Thank you. Na-cover mo na, right? Thank you.
And ito na lang po, kasi syempre na-strengthen na ulit yung Viva One and WEBTOON. So may mga, pwede pa ba kayo i-teaser ng mga upcoming?
Ako sasagot. So August 15 po sa Viva mag-a-announce po kami ng aming upcoming shows.
Okay.
So doon po kami mag-a-announce ng siguro yung further remainder of the year.
Marami.
Yes.
Thank you po.
Thank you.
Ayun, kaabang-abang. And it's nice to hear that it's being factored in the feedback of the audience and the author. It's part and parcel. Ika. So that was Richard Patlikawan, thank you, from Lionheart TV. Aster Amoya now from TikTok and People's Journal.
Are you, hindi na, okay lang. Kaya microphone pa ako.
Ayun na nga, pwede pa lang
Hindi, pwedeng hindi. Is Viva One, or would Viva One take hold of the exclusivity ng materials ng WEBTOON?
I don't know if this answers your question, Ika, but yeah, whatever we produce with Viva or whatever they produce, they own the material. But the copyright of the story remains with the creator. I hope that answers your question.
What I mean also is, what about the other materials? Would you just let Viva One choose from the materials that you have? Or pwede exclusive lang sa kanila?
Well, because of this, because of this partnership, we have a first look deal with them. So, they have first dibs on everything, especially for, specifically for Filipino stories. So, we have to present our stories first to Viva and let them decide which titles they want to produce. So that's how our arrangement with Viva goes. So I could say that somehow they have exclusivity. They have some level of exclusivity when it comes to Wattpad stories.
Alright. So, ang dami na pala, no? Since you started in 2014, Diary ng Pangit. But mostly now are shown sa Viva One,
Yes,
which you
Tita.
started sa University Series.
Yes po. Green and
Green
Spanish.
Spanish.
Yes po.
Yes. Very successful too.
Thank you, Tita.
Diba? Anong ibang plus? Kasi ang kaibahan kasi ng ngayon is bukod sa Viva One, you can translate it into movies as well. Diba? So, ang laki ng advantage. So, since this is a partnership, I'm sorry to go beyond the paano yung is it through royalty or may flat rate na pinag-uusapan dito? I don't know if you're going to.
Mukhang parang secret na yan. gusto ko ibubulong ko na lang sa'yo mamaya.
Kasi di ba? Iba kasi yung sa series, iba yung sa pelikula. So it's parang magkahiwalay na arrangement.
Basta sa kahit ano pong gagawin namin together, Tita, yung author will be compensated for definitely po. Yung partnership namin, love na lang. Apa.
Oh, I know naman hindi nyo i-divulge yung the rates and all, and we're not after that anyway. Pero ang pinaka-ano lang is, kumbaga yung writer, if you're the author, she gets more.
Separate
So,
compensation.
kung gagawing series at saka
Of course, tita, magkaiba po. Magkaiba po. Alam mo naman, tita, nag-aalaga tayo ng authors from 80s pa all the way to now. We've been doing adaptations. So, important sa amin yung mapangalagaan yung mga nagsusulat at nag-create.
Tsaka nakikilala ng gusto
Yes.
yung mga writers, yung mga authors.
And I guess po isa yun sa reason why we were excited to partner with Viva because they share the same vision as ours, which is to champion Wattpad Filipino storytelling, no, and bring it to the global stage. And to add to what Boss Val said kanina, kami whether series siya, digital series, or full feature film, no, we're always open to work with Viva, regardless of format. Open kami.
Would you consider na yung 2014 Diary ng Pamit was the biggest ever na adaptation na ginawa niyo?
Oh, hirap tita ng question. Hirap tita sabihin. From Wattpad, you mean?
Yes. Kasi walang series yun, ginawa niyo agad sa pelikula eh. Right? Remember?
Inaalala ko lang tita ha, may siguro biggest in the sense na it opened the doors para sa amin and sa Wattpad na gumawa pa ng mas marami. In terms of box office, sorry, hindi ko na po matandaan ano yung pinakamalaki, but it launched James and Nadine. It opened the doors sa pag-adapt nitong mga sinusulat ng mga kabataan ng mga kwento at bigyan ito ng buhay para maipalabas audiovisually. So I think in that aspect, yes po. I think isa siya sa mga pinaka-naging successful po.
Thank you.
All right, thank you for those questions. Just to wrap it up, just to put a button on it, we have additional questions. No? So, these adaptations have explored, variegated themes. No? What other genres and themes can we expect while moving forward with these next adaptations in the pipeline?
Right.
Well, expect to see diverse Wattpad titles on screen. No? Of course, there will be romance, but we will be offering other stories that fall under other genres like historical fiction, like I Love You Since 1892, thriller, mystery, action, and probably even horror, no? Boss?
Hopefully,
Boss
yes.
Val. Basta, align kami ng Viva to present fresh and bold Wattpad stories and talagang continue to push boundaries. No? Yes.
All right, thank you, Bo. And lastly, what is the shared vision for the future of Philippine cinema and Philippine series consumption through content like this? Opo, ng Webtoon and ng Viva. What's the shared vision?
I guess the shared vision is always stay true to what the story is. Kasi at the end of the day, that's what people fell in love with. Kung ano yung kwento na isinulat ng author, yun ang susubukan namin bigyan ng buhay na magkasama. Yun po.
All right, we love that. That concludes the Viva WEBTOON Productions Partnership Press Conference. Thank you. One last time, let's do it for these two. Opo, thank you to our esteemed guests. Yeah.
Thank you, boss.
And one last photo op. One last photo op.